We're just going to go over the marathon update that came out today, the mid-season update. Looks like they finally launched the carry event. Cyber Acme Runner Reinforcement Initiative, a new protocol that rewards solos and crews for completing contract objectives exfilling together. Cyber Acme Commendations are a new material earned by helping crewmates complete contract objectives, completing them as a solo runner or exfilling as a rook. Dude, that's crazy. That's nasty for rooks because you can just farm now and get whatever these are. Extra can be earned when you exfil with other players outside of your crew. Yeah, no thanks. The skins to the rewards pass that they said they were going to add earlier added the Arachne skins. When the final exfil is active and there are less than 10 seconds remaining, the timer for other exfils will be reduced to match the remaining session timer. Tie goes to the runner after all. Okay, I died to that, so that's a good change. I died to that. It was a really annoying death. Really annoying death. So that's a great change. Increased runner level and FAC reputation earned for solo players. That's pretty good, I think, for solos, right? It's a good buff. Carry Armory allows you to spend Cyber Acme commendations for salvage crates that grant a random stack of salvage, or reputation packs that provide reputation for their faction. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. I think the whole point of this update, my understanding, is that it's supposed to be like more tailored towards letting people who missed the start of the season catch up a little bit. Improved audio clarity of enemy footsteps at close and mid-range. Added 11 new deluxe blue rarity unique weapons. These can drop from showcase encounters in Perimeter and Dire Marsh. So my understanding is that they're going to work just like, yeah, the ones on Cryo Archive, where they are locked attachment wise, but they have buffs attached to them and a unique trait to them. That's pretty interesting. I like that. Railguns will now no longer auto fire when the maximum charge time has been met. Charged railguns can now be held indefinitely. That's amazing. It was so annoying trying to time the charging, right? Copperhead RF base magazine size increased from 21 to 28 shots. Max mag size remains unchanged. That's nasty. And a little bit increased range and accuracy. Copperhead might be meta. Increased minimum damage at max fall off, so they increased range again for the Burts as well. And they nerfed the Bully. They decreased aim assist and range fall off and increased, so they just made it much more inaccurate and have less range essentially. That's a good nerf for the Bully. I think that makes it an SMG again. It wasn't really an SMG, it was really more of just like a mini assault rifle. That's a good change. Longshot decreased accuracy when firing rapidly to reward more methodically paced shots, and they decreased the rate of fire. They nerfed the Disinjector. Ooh, I did see this. Enabled self-damage on grenades. Finally. This was a necessary change. As much as I think it should be the strongest weapon in the game for how much you have to go through to get it, this needed to happen. Self-damage 100% needed to happen, because otherwise you were just going to get smoked by people abusing it. Minimum grenade damage is now 3. Max damage radius is 50% less. That's huge. That's so much worse. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be bad. I think it's still going to be strong. I just don't think it'll be overpowered. Great change. Thank you for nerfing it. Weapon mods. Chips. Added 3 new families of weapon chips. Common enemy. Damaging enemy combatants causes them to take increased damage from allied or enemy runners for a short duration. Pocket change. Reloading quickly after a kill or down drops ammo of this weapon's type. Or Exit Buddy. Downing or killing an enemy grants you and nearby allies increased movement speed with equipped weapons for a short duration. I think those are all interesting. I think Common Enemy is going to be really good for like boss fights. If you're like going into the run anticipating taking on Warden, then Common Enemy can be really good. Common Enemy might just be good in general. Exit Buddy might be okay. But Common Enemy I think is easily the best one. They nerfed Circuit Tracers a lot. That stinks. Removed all deluxe rarity thermal optics from the loot tables. That's good, because thermals are too prevalent right now. Added depleted self-revive kits that spawn during solo play only. Can't be extracted and will be auto-sold. Just something to make solos more forgiving. I think that's perfectly reasonable. Added the Mercy Kit, which allows you to revive downed enemy runners. Eliminated enemy runners can't be revived with the Mercy Kit, and all rooks spawn with one by default. I like that because you can mess around with people now and be like, here, I'll Mercy Kit you, and then just fucking kill them again. That's my evil use case, but I'm sure that there's gonna be good use cases too. Self-revives increased rarity from deluxe to superior, so purple. I think that's a good change, but they did that with bubble shields and it didn't really increase the rarity at all. So who knows? Implants. Added 5 new implant perks that can drop. Group therapy using a medical item grants you and allies a stacking bonus to self-repair. Herd immunity. Defeating hostiles grants you and nearby allies a bonus to hardware and firewall. Fight club. Striking hostiles with a melee or knife attack grants you and allies a bonus to melee damage. Guys, these kind of suck. Those stink. Those are not good at all. Dive bomb. When you damage an enemy with explosives, you and nearby allies gain a large temporary boost to agility. That's pretty good. That's really good. You can throw grenades at people, crack a shield, and now you get a huge speed boost. Actually, like, go in. Evasive maneuvers. When your shields break, you and nearby allies gain increased sprint speed and heat for a short time. That's also pretty good, I think. It lets you move around faster, get away from danger quicker if you get cracked. I think that's really good. The recon buff. Reduced visibility of echo pulse waves. Now distinguishes between runners and UESC, and Signal Jammer just makes runners look like UESC and doesn't block them completely. I think that was super warranted. Recon was really weak, now they're a lot better. Yes, okay, and then the tracker drone. According to this, they improved it, but I saw a clip on Twitter where it just did not do anything still. Destroyer. They increased the thruster heat cost by 9%, so they nerfed Destroyer a little bit. I think it's warranted. Destroyer's a little bit OP right now, a little bit too meta. So I think that's a good change. It's not overkill. I think they could have went further, honestly. Thief pickpocket drone. Each pickpocket drone can now accept a maximum of 1 claymore. I love that they left it in the game because it's such a funny meme to do it to people. I'm glad that they kept it in. It might not insta-kill people, but it'll be fun. They buffed Vandal a little bit, reduced cooldown for their prime ability. I think that's pretty good. Added more spawn locations for the conveyance requests. That's whatever. Nothing burger change. People are going to be butthurt about it. Oh, okay. Yes, this is what I thought I saw. Refreshed icons for cores, implants, and chips to add visual clarity. New icons. I do want to see this. Let me log in. Let me see. Oh, they look weird. They're freaking me out a little bit. I just don't like how they're not 3D. They're freaking me out a little. What about the implants? Oh, the shield looks weird. Ew! Why do they look like that? Oh, ooh, no, no. What is the leg? Bro, is a peg leg. What is this? Ooh, Bungie, what are we doing? No, no. What is that? Oh, what is that? No, that's not it. The shield actually is growing on me. I kind of do like the way it looks a little bit thinner. This right here is not it. That is not gonna cut it. And then signal jammers are now purchasable from the armory. New caloric, right? Yeah. 450? Oh, you can only buy 3. At least you can buy them though. Not too bad. It's all the patch notes. That's everything from the update. I'm excited to see how they affect the meta. So thank you guys for watching this segment. Hope you enjoyed.